Leo, you are up for the December money energy reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, so obviously this is the money reading. The love readings are already up for all of the signs, and the general readings are already up. Also, collective readings, new moon in Sagittarius and full moon in Gemini are also up. Whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Let's hop into it. May I have the money energy for Leo for, I was literally about to say September. There might have been something significant in September that might play out in December. There might be some type of connection. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For December, may I have the money energy for Leo for December. Or it could be something as well that may happen in December that may connect to September 2023. All right, so mark that down. May I have the energy of, or money energy of Leo for December? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it? Wow. This card is already facing up. You see this? How when I split the deck, all of them are facing down, except this one. And this is facing up, so that's definitely a sign this is the card I'm taking. I'm going to take two more as well. But right now, you're being very strategic with your money. It's saying wise spending. You're thinking about the long game is what you're doing. Which also, this came out, I want to say, for Taurus. I think it was Taurus that this came out for. So yeah, but definitely being very strategic about your spending and where your money goes to. May I have some more cards, please, for Leo? What is it, Leo? Thank you. Cancer got this one. All right, some of you might be a Leo Cancer cusp, or you may have Cancer in your chart. May I have another card, please? Waiting for it to drop. Ugh. What's this? Light bulb. And Cancer got this as well. So, bottom of the deck, cutlery. I think Taurus got this one. That's what I think. Or no, I think it was Aries that got that. Anyways, so second card. Turtle. Turtle. And it says, money coming slowly, steady progress. So what you're doing right now, if you're not seeing major results, don't worry about it. Like I said in the Cancer reading, which is also the title of the reading, slow and steady wins the race. So whatever you're doing, pursuing your goals, don't go into it expecting overnight results. That's not going to happen. However, you will see results over time because you're making the right moves. Now, the third card that came out again is light bulb. And with this, it says lucrative ideas, new income source, inspiration, entrepreneur, new job, creative work. For the light bulb, I can tell you that you may get a lot of ideas around the full moon. Full moon is in Gemini on the 8th. It's actually like from the 6th to the 9th. But the 100% full moon is on the 8th of December. Because it is Gemini, it is affiliated with Mercury. So that means your mind will be spinning during the full moon. You might want to get pen and paper and write things down during that period, like from December the 6th to December the 9th, or even just December in general. You may want to write stuff down that you think about, because something may be in there that is a very lucrative idea for you. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And then at the bottom of the deck is cutlery. And then for that one, it's about needing more money, also about living well, and it can be about business tools. I honestly feel when I look at that card, the energy that came to me is making things happen. That's the energy that came to me, making things happen. I feel like that's what you will be doing in December. Let me take some tarot cards and we can wrap this up. May I have the money energy for Leo for December. May I have the money energy for Leo for December. May I have the money energy for Leo for December. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? That is another confirmation. I'm titling this Making Things Happen is what I'm titling this. The first card that came out is the Magician, which is a major arcana. And again, this is about making things happen, manifesting. Also, Magician is Mercury energy, Gemini and Virgo's planet. So you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo in December as well. But this is about making things happen, manifesting. It says, magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So, making things happen. Also, bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands, which is your ships coming in. You're making the right moves, is what you're doing. I know it can get to a point where you want to second guess yourself, but you can't beat this. Another major arcana, your energy, Leo, the sun. So this is happiness. It is what this is. Also, it can be healing and learning new information, where something that maybe was not available to you before, it may be available to you in the month of December because it's revealed. There's illumination is what will happen. All right, bottom of the deck, awakening. So this is hangman energy. Some of you may have felt like you were stuck. And I can see that with this turtle card here, where it seems like things are moving slowly. And you're like, okay, what's the holdup? But honestly, it moving slowly is allowing you to gain new information. And the sun is also a confirmation of that, along with the Magician, because don't forget the Magician was once the Fool. But when the Fool went off on their journey and they gathered everything, they became the Magician, which gives them the ability to make things happen. Now, be mindful of those around you, because this is the 7 of Swords. And this one is talking about a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. Also, with there being a full moon in Gemini, information could come out. If you don't want something to be revealed, then be careful what you say. If you've already said it, then it may come to light, the sun, in December. That could affect something financially for you, but I don't really see that being an issue. Also, be careful who you surround yourself with, because the sun, the light, attracts many things. And you may attract certain elements that do not mean you well. So I'm not saying be suspicious of everyone. I'm just saying be mindful of who you allow into your energy. That's what I'm saying. Bottom of the deck is the moon. Interesting. So it can be about illusions or fear, but it can also be about hope and faith. So, and secrets. So be mindful about that. But as I said before, I'm not worried about the negative so much, because from this energy here, it goes back to what I said at the beginning. You're making things happen. And that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.